gonna represent like this.
It's a young blood runway and the OG Dooley-O. School me the new right in the studio. And everybody curious to see how it happens. So here we go. I know, here we go. Right.
What's up, everybody? This is Dooley-O here with Watts Magazine, and we're gonna talk about my new album, Dooley-O, OG Status. Since I've been here in France, I had the opportunity to go to Offenburg, Germany, and do a show there at the Park Jam, which is a really outdoor, wild style type of event where you see the graffiti writers, the break dancers, the beatboxers, anything that deals with hip hop. You'll see it there at the Park Jam in Offenburg. I believe they do it once a year, and this year I was invited to go. So I had a good time. I rocked the stage, and then after that, I got the opportunity to DJ with the SMB crew from Offenburg, and we had such a great time. I mean, the people in Germany were amazing, and it's amazing how clean the city is. You know, when I went through the city, I saw the streets sparkling. You know what I mean? So that's how clean it was. So it was, you know, Germany wasn't what I pictured in my mind, but when I got there, I just fell in love with the city, Offenburg, and hopefully I get to see a little more Germany in the near future. I've been staying here in Strabourg for about 3 weeks and really enjoying myself. Had a great opportunity to paint with a legendary artist here in Strabourg named Pisco, and we did a couple of walls and really got down on the graph scene. I also had the opportunity to perform at the La Zone, the Tower, which was amazing. It was an abandoned building one day, and then the next day it was a nightclub, and the acoustics and sound system was banging. There was enough beer and drinks for the whole Strabourg, and they ran out. So, but I had a great time doing the show at the La Zone. A DJ here at the Phonographe, which was an awesome night. I love this place. It plays nothing but underground hip hop. Big shouts to the Mud Club, another great establishment. These two bars are definitely on the underground level. So if you come to Strabourg, you want to go to see some underground, you want to hear underground, this is the place. You know, the Phonographe and the Mud Club. And if you want to take it to the next level, you go to the Fat Black Pussycat, where whoo, you might be going home staggering. I'll tell you that much. You know, I've done it plenty of nights. But I'm also, you know, DJing with my boy Frankie Knew Me, and like just enjoying the people here at Strabourg. Sleediz records, you know, we're in full effect. You know, coming out with great stuff. More to come as well. And you know, Watts Magazine has just been all over the place. I see it in every stand and everywhere I go in Strasbourg in France. You know, I'm like, oh, Watts. The whole crew is fabulous. I really fell in love with Strasbourg because of the people. The people were so nice, and any of you Americans say that the French are rude, you got it wrong. Not in Strasbourg. Strasbourg is number one in my heart. So I'm definitely gonna come back here in Strasbourg. I love hip hop, and I've been doing this for a long time. I started off, you know, listening to guys in New York in the park when I was a kid, and try to, you know, imitate it. So I brought it back home to New Haven. Go 1, 2, y'all, don't stop. 1, 2. That's all I could say when I was a little kid. Then after that, I started I see my brother and his crew. My other brother, my brother Nut, my brother Luscious. They had a crew, and they was always DJing, and there was always a record store up the street called Phase Records, and he had all the original Jimmy Spicer, Super Rhymes, and the Dollar Bill, you know, all that craziness, Charlie Rock tapes. It was crazy as a kid, you know, going to a record store and just seeing the development of hip hop before the Sugar Hill Gang, and this guy already had it. And also that was a big part of my life, the influence. And then I got into, you know, recording in early '86, going into recording studios, recording songs. Like I recorded "Watch My Moves" that has the legendary Skull Snap sample. So that was one of a big achievement. But my album always, every time I got a record deal back in the early '80s and '90s, my album always got shelved due to bigger projects, so that's why my stuff never really got released till 2005 with Stone's Throw. But also, in between that time, I've been doing graffiti documentaries. If some of you do know GTV, Volume 1 through 9, I've been doing those for over the past 10 years when I was doing it, and that was a lot of fun for me. And I also been you know, making tracks and putting out independent records with other guys who had vinyl at the time. So now, since the 2005 release on Stone's Throw, I had the opportunity to release another album on Lewis Recording called I Gotcha. And then after the I Gotcha album, I released Still Gotcha on Sound Descent Records. I did a tour in the UK. I went to Ireland twice, went to Scotland, and I went to tons of cities in England. And then after I did that, I released the Basement Tapes, shot a couple of music videos for a couple people. You know, after a while, you know, you sit back, oh, you know, okay, the tour was cool and everything, so I said, you know, might as well just make another album. So I started working on another album within the last 5 years since my last release, and I got in contact with Frankie knew me. He asked me, you know, did I have any material, and he sent me a couple of tracks, and I did one song, and he liked it. And then I gave him another song, and he liked it, and I said, well, you want to do an album, because I got all this material. So back and forth over the internet, you know, and 9 months later, I'm here with the new album, OG Status. You know, it stands for Old Guy on the Go, you know what I'm saying, OG City, Original Gangster, if you want to say that, you know, etc., etc., etc. That makes me laugh, but, you know, it's what's up, it's what it is. I like to hear underground hip-hop, and, you know, I thought, you know, since nobody's doing it anymore as much as they should, you know, as far as the radio is concerned, I thought I'd, you know, come out with a straight underground album and not try to make it look like I'm trying to sell like 1 million copies. But, you know, Sleediz put it out, and like I said, 9 months later, I'm here in Strabourg, loving the city, loving the people, loving France. Learned a little bit, you know, a little bit of language, so.
C'est chez la boue.
C'est chez la boue, I mean, les filles c'est là ce soir, I mean, les filles sont là ce soir, you know. Je m'appelle Dooley, you know, a couple of things here and there, you know. What's up? Je m'appelle Dooley-O, Strasbourg, France, Waz Magazine. Check this out. Hey yo, I live in the States, but I'm a jet set European. Dooley-O, the MC, the fly human being, the graph writer, DJ, B-boy. I came to Europe to make crazy noise. You want hip-hop? Well, hey, special delivery from Strasbourg to OG City. Chill by the Lil, drink beers with some friends. At night, ride bikes till the sun ends. But at night, we do hip-hop for the public. Je m'appelle Dooley-O, Strasbourg, I love it.
Send the word. Send the word.
This trip right here, you know, it was a good promotional trip for me, and I really enjoyed it. And when I get back to the States, I'm going to step my game up and do what I need to do. Possibly get involved with helping the Sleediz records out in the States, and also probably do my own thing at the same time. You know, maybe a label or something, or just something that I need to take grasp and get hold of everything that's going on, because I'm sucking it all in since I've been here, and it's a lot of fly shit going on in Strasbourg, and I love it. I love it definitely. Thank you, Waz Magazine. Je m'appelle Dooley-O. Peace. The Mud Club. Soon we'll be having another drink at the Mud Club. Promise there's something for everyone.